Greetings and welcome to the Energy of Virgo. This is Ron from Tarot of the Twin Sun. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for tuning in and thank you for continued support of the channel. Tarot of the Twin Sun is a functional division within the Order of the Twin Sun. Please take only what you will and that which resonates. I'd like to call upon the energy of Bud on the day of Wednesday, the day of Mercury, the day of Hermes, as well as the Hermetical tradition, the day of the Hermit as well. Um, so we'll look into the mind and how we can shape the mind using the skillful mastery and manipulation of the mind in order to find a produced effect. Okay, what that effect is essentially discerning truth for what it is. This could be subjective in nature. So please take only what you will and exercise and excise anything that does or does not resonate. Take what you will. So we'll look into the Great Mirror, and also I'll pull a few cards for a bit of the Dharma Karma axis. Interesting. Wow. It is very, very clear, that side. Okay. Okay, so what I'm seeing off the get-go is that there's a clarity of mind. But it's very interesting because it seems like you've got to the point of exhaustion when it comes to this connection. Perhaps, generally speaking, perhaps you also have become exhausted when it comes to thinking too much. And it's important to find a sense of rest. I think Virgo is in need of rest right now. Meaning that the recent Mercury direct motion has brought for you a sense of peace of mind, but it has come through the acceleration of thoughts to the point of exhaustion, and therefore there is peace of mind. But I still think that there is a need for you to be quite mindful of the rest that is required, of being arrested in some sort of way, okay? Um, um, both of you, there's something about your unconscious self when it comes to this connection that revels in the mystery of this type of connection. I think this person is coming into consciousness of that mystery, or they represent that in terms of embodiment, okay? And perhaps this is something that you've been meditating on. I don't think that you no longer are searching for it. There's been some sort of revelation when it comes to this connection, okay, that is hidden. It's still hidden. Perhaps you want it to stay that way. I think there's something about this person, this other person, this Pisces energy, okay, Pisces / Cancer energy, okay, that is strongly elicited here. Okay, this speaks about moksha, which is the mystery of the 4 to the 8, which is missing the 8 to the 12th houses. Okay, what is that? That is the idea of liberation from the material garbage of the world, as we know it, as it is. Liberation from that in order to ascend in some sort of way. Okay. I think your point of ascension is in moving forward, but you can't do that without having appropriate rest and appropriate healing, and a natural orientation of the grounded way of doing things. Okay, and it's important for you to find this, both of you, to find a sense of method, a sense of attention to detail. Okay, on the paths that may remain mysterious. But I think you are drawn to this person regardless. There's something about them that wants to remain shrouded in mystery and independent of generally most things. They are extremely secretive in nature, and there's something about them that is forever reckoning with where you're trying to go to. There's something about them that inspires you on a very profound level to do what they not have done, even though you don't know what it is that they have done. Or perhaps you do, but it's something that you put to rest, what they have done. Okay? This has to do with a lot of mental probing, a lot of psychic energy. Um, there also is an intuitive understanding that causes fear in them when it represents this type of connection. Okay? Um, but overall, I think you nurture this person in something that they are seeking for, something that they are seeking for in terms of solace. Okay, an escape. You possibly represent a type of escape, a soothing quality emerges out of this that they perceive on you. Um, Now it's interesting because there's something about them that needs to return the favor. Okay, the great mother here, or perhaps that you need to give off into new connections or another world, another reality. But therein remains this very deep intensity, okay, that may be suppressed in some sort of way, or perhaps the intensity is lost because it cannot be defined in any way, shape, or form. But it is a lovely connection. The problem is that it's a burden to those concerned. It's something that is very heavy. The intensity of this type of connection. Okay, I can't give much more advice than that, other than to move forward in a very slowly way into, yes, the Six of Swords, into ways of peace of mind, and not to be sort of riddled with this type of connection. The mystery of it all is too deep and too profound for me to understand. It's like looking into the fourth house and trying to understand why Cancer does what it does, why a mother goes uh, absurdly into futures unknown in order to find uh, uh, energy for her child, okay? Yet can never be there because she becomes a businesswoman or she becomes lost in another world, okay? So there is possibly a very strong connection here that cannot be fully understood. And that is where I'm going to leave it, at least for the time being. Um, yeah, if you would like a further reading, I could be made available. Otherwise, I do wish you well. Thank you. Bye bye.